this episode is putting true fear, and I mean true fucking fear, into these dragons right now. You don't fuck with dragons, and guess what? Even fucking dragon slayers, of all things, are fucking struggling and can't even take down this fucking threat of what the dragons right now. I just loved how this episode of Fairy Tail was just putting the fear into these things. It's like, yo, when you see Atlas Flame versus like all like the Fairy Tail mothers, like you had even Juvia and Grey trying to do a coordinated attack. They didn't do nothing. You had Makarov going there, and this is the same guy that fucking flipped over Acnologia, who tried to get that a run through his money. It's like, he didn't do anything. It's like, I doubt even Fairy Law would work. I doubt, you know, Mavis trying to step in could work, like, against these things. It's like, yo, even Dragon Slayers, which is for them, they're doing pretty shitty right now. It's like, they're showing their true power. And it's like, for what it was doing in this episode, yeah, they were really, like, definitely going on a lot more with the dragon material. Like, I think a lot of it was filler, I believe, what they were doing with it, but that was good filler. Now, you see, this is what they should have done with the Laxus versus, you know, Augur and, you know, Jurafite. They should have, like, dragged this on a little bit more. Like, this is good fucking material that is Fairy Tail's doing right now, and it's like, yo, it gets bad when Doranbo has to get desperate. He has to release fucking Cobra, of all people. It's like, yes, the fucking 7th dragon, the poison dragon slayer coming out at the end of the episode, looking sick. Yeah, I can hear him all now too, as he like screams to the top of his lungs as he smashes down onto the ground. It's like, yo, like, we are dragon slayers. We, like, I just how like Natsu was getting so pumped and so hype about, we were born for this day. Like, that, come forth, dragon slayers. We have 7 of them. And it's like, what are you talking like Deuteroga at first is like, yo, what are you talking about? It's like, you haven't got like 6. You got 6 of them. Like, there, I ain't with the 7th one. It's like, and Cobra appearing is like, yo, pretty fucking beastly. Like, technically, this is supposed to be the first time he reappears in this series, if we're not counting the filler and all that. Which is like, yeah, he gets the same appearance in the filler arc that they had in the anime, which he looks fucking beast and he does some beastly shit in it. And luckily, it doesn't mess with canon like that, which I like, since it feels like it is supposed to be canon straight after the series. But definitely what I liked about this was like, just, yo, Cobra coming in, he looks fucking beastly as fuck. It's like, why we have to wait at the end of the episode? Like, they hyped that up in the middle of saying, like, showing his shadowy figure, and then they show him right at the end of the episode as well, appearing saying, yo, let's fucking do some damage. It's like, and not to mention, like, well, the only issue I had with this episode was fucking Sting, of all people. Once we find out his truth about his dragon, he couldn't even kill his dragon. Like, when his friends say, yo, didn't you two kill your dragons or something? It's about that. His fucking dragon had to kill him. He's like, please just fucking kill me. I'm dying. It's like, the dragon itself. Even Rogue, which I found very interesting that we never saw that little flashback with Rogue. Maybe they just couldn't be fucked with it, or they just didn't want to bother with it. But it's like, bit suspicious that Rogue, you know, he didn't see it. So maybe he was lying about his parents. Maybe he was actually generally killed his dragon. Who knows? Like, maybe he's bullshitting about it, and he just found it some way. But definitely something fucking fishy about Rogue, you know, during that shit. I mean, look at what he's doing right now. He's on top of the fucking Mother Glade fucking dragon, trying to fucking like beat up Natsu right now. Like, but it's like, Sting, that was the only bad bit about the episode, and it's like, fuck you, Sting. You fucking like shouting out, and now he's all this pussy. No, it's like, he told me to kill him, and it's like, yeah, my dragon does this. You both are fucking pussies. Like, if fucking Rogue is true about that, he's either a pussy or he's a fucking evil motherfucker. So either way, he's a fucking asshole for it. I mean, overall, this episode was really good. Like, definitely the first episode is like, yeah, we had all the dragons walking out, freaking putting fear, and this one is like, you should be fearful of these dragons. And finding out Rogue's goal, showing that he just wants to beat the Acnologia. It's like, I had to kill the Acnologia before I can be king of this world. So that's why he's got 7 dragons. And it's like, it seems like he was pretty much just going to get like all these dragons out that he couldn't even control anyway, and just so he could have a pick and mix of like who could fuck up the Acnologia. Pretty much, it's like, I like this dragon. It's like, yeah, you got 10,000s, and now you're saying I can barely handle controlling 7. It's like, you fucking crazy, Rogue. Like, you're fucking psychotic. No wonder the world fell into fucking darkness on your timeline because of pieces of shit like you. overall, this was a really good episode. I like animation and everything just looks really good in this one. And overall, I just had fun with this episode. The best thing about Fairy Tale is that you can chill back, relax, have a drink, talk to some friends, and just enjoy Fairy Tale. And you know what? This was a good episode. The only issue with it was fucking Sting. Sting, you know, he's a bitch. That's what he's going to be. So overall, I thought this was a good one. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10 this week. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below about this Fairy Tale episode. But that's all for me. I want to thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys next time. And remember, people, Strala Panda.